The 32nd Senior Officials Meeting, or SOM, on energy and other associated meetings held in Luang Prabang Province concluded successfully. According to Energy Policy and Planning Department Director General Dr. Daovong Phonekeo, during the 5-day sitting, which runs from June 9 to 13, ASEAN senior officials on energy and dialogue partner countries discussed different energy development issues, such as conservation of energy and production of energy for security and sustainability. After the end of the 32nd Senior Officials Meeting on energy and other associated meetings held in Luang Prabang Province, Director General of Energy Policy and Planning Department, Dr. Daovong Phonekeo, who led senior officials on energy and dialogue partner countries, visited the construction site of the Xayaboury Hydropower plant on Friday, the 13th of June.
I'm very proud to be able to visit the Xayaboury site with all the senior officials who attended the 32nd senior official on energy, in which this year we host the meeting here in Luang Prabang. So we have senior officer from 10 countries, and not only that, we have senior officer from development partner like USA, Russia, and also from India and Japan and Korea and China.
Speaking to our news team, Dr. Daovong Phonekeo said that the SOM meetings are a useful platform for countries to exchange information on energy with ASEAN countries and development partners. He said participants agreed to promote energy conservation in order to reduce environmental impact and surplus. The meeting discussed energy collaboration and assistance of the ASEAN countries in 2013 and their cooperation plan for this year. The meeting between ASEAN and the International Energy Agency spoke about the trend and demand of future energy use, while the ASEAN Plus 3 meeting exchanged comments on the South Korean and Japanese delegations' nuclear energy education and conservation of energy. Education on nuclear energy would be beneficial to ASEAN countries, as it is a difficult situation on whether to construct nuclear energy plants.
Agenda is the business arrangement. The meeting will be convened in plenary.
Education on saving energy through the use of renewable energy, mass energy, and technologies for sustainability will also be a good source for ASEAN countries to gain knowledge and information. The meeting held also comprised of ASEAN Plus 6, China, Australia, South Korea, Japan, Russia, and the US. The ASEAN Plus 6 meeting agreed to continue cooperation activities on energy, and seeing as ASEAN is one of the world's fastest growing economic regions, there is a huge potential in energy investment and cooperation.
This is the kind of annual meeting, and of course we review what was achieved 1 year before since the meeting in Bali last year. And we discuss about the activities, about the cooperation program together with our development partners, and we could agree on many things. For example, that one good thing that we could agree in this meeting, that about the renewable energy, that the ASEAN member country agree to include the production, the kilowatt hour from the large hydropower dam as renewable energy. That is a very good thing. Before there was some discussion that is not could agree together.
Energy Policy and Planning Department Director General Dr. Daovong Phonekeo said at the end of the technical meeting that another important result from the meeting was that Laos, Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore have agreed to integrate electricity networks not only between two countries, but it will be developed to connect all countries in agreement.
On the electric power connection, we could discuss with Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore, so that we would like to have a kind of piloting project to see what happens if Laos would like to sell the power to Singapore, what we need to modify, what regulation needs to be amended. Then Thailand has to go and look at the system, what still need to be reinforced. So also the same thing for Malaysia. And then we has to come together and make a kind of proposal or concept paper to forward to the next minister meeting on energy, which will be held in Vientiane in September this year. We are hosting this important event, and we expect that the four countries would have a kind of statement to this to this concept idea, how we can go forward.
Currently, Laos is only connected to Thailand, with Thailand linked to Malaysia and Malaysia to Singapore, Dr. Daovong said. Laos is now set to join with Singapore and improve their electricity. He said this agreement proposal will be brought to the table at the 32nd ASEAN Ministers on Energy meeting to be held in Vientiane in September. The integration of electricity is a good stepping stone to the ASEAN economic community in 2015 and will guarantee the economic growth of the ASEAN countries.